It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Seattle Storm. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Here we go. Well, maybe the question facing coaches and front offices building a team, do you go big or small these days?
Yeah, I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to say both. Having different lineups can really help your team. I like teams that can do both depending on the opponent, depending on the situation.
Oh, come on, Tim. I'm not going to skirt the question. I'm going small. Push the pace, and of course we all know 3 is greater than 2. Plus, it's just fun to play small ball. No question, Ogwumike knows how to move inside, runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum sinks the three-pointer.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Here's Ogwumike. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You got to do more than that to stop Ogwumike, one of the best built players in the WNBA.
Pass to Young. Now Stokes. Plum covered by Lloyd. Pulls it. Plum gets the bucket.
Maybe the most pure lefty jumper we've seen. Quick release, accurate. Plum's got a sweet J.
Ogwumike inside. And the shot is good. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Stokes. Young. Gray outside. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Coming into the league as a great passer, Young has that radar on her, knowing where everyone is on the court.
Ogwumike with the ball. Working on Wilson. And yep, it's good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
And here's Young. Pass to Gray. Lets the 3 fly. McGregor grabs the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Whitcomb. Makes it off the glass.
The elite shooters like Whitcomb, they hit the shots that are hard, the shots that normal players miss.
Here's Gray. Storm with the rebound. Up top, Whitcomb. Pass to McGregor. Oop, they picked the pass. Gray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. Stokes. Great pass to set up the land.
Consistently keeping her teammates involved and engaged. Gray's willingness to move the ball is contagious.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Aces making a change here. And here are the Storm now. Here's Vivians. Plum with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Here's Vivians. And she makes that one.
Fantastic shot by Vivians. Staying focused on the task at hand.
Gray outside. Plum covered by Vivians. And Kelsey Plum, good for 3.
3 points.
The Storm trail. Now Lloyd. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Here's Plum. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Here's Horston. From down in the low post, it goes.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
Wilson outside. Pass to Gray. Takes the 3. And another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Vivians. She's guarded by Wilson. And that one's good. Vivians.
How about that from Vivians? Takes the hit, still gets the points.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wilson with it. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Boyd. That is her first foul of the game. Gray outside. Over Ogumake. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall forward. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Aces on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Now here's Vivians. She's tightly guarded. A nice shot by McNagall.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Kirsten Bell.
Ogumake outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Such an effective player. Nneka Ogumake has led the WNBA in offensive rating, a great measure of your impact on the offensive side of the ball.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
The 17-footer, not that time. She misses her first shot of the contest after making her first 6. Now here's Whitcomb. Tight defense on her, and she lays it straight in.
And Whitcomb isn't afraid to go in amongst the trees. Impressive finish inside.
Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Here's Clark. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, we know about Clark and her three-point exploits, but she also has the ability to beat you closer to the hoop.
And that one's good. Diggins Smith.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Jackie Young from outside. Ogumake with the rebound.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Diggins Smith's shot is off. Outside Plum. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter.
I'm marking that one down. I mean, it's going to be a long time until we see her miss another one like that.
Left side Whitcomb. And there it is. All right, I know this is going to be a struggle for both of you, but put your coach's hat on. You have one shot to win the game. Of anyone in this league, who do you want taking it?
Oh, give me the vet, Diana Taurasi. She's got that Mamba mentality. She's totally fearless.
I'd go with Jonquel Jones. At 6'6", her height helps her get those shots off and over defenders. And she's so strong. Jones won't let anybody knock her off of her spot. And also, I mean, she can score anywhere on the floor, inside, mid-range, three-point land.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Las Vegas grabs the miss. To the inside, to the paint. Here's Wilson. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A natural point guard, Young's a gifted passer, has that sixth sense to set up teammates.
Whitcomb misses.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
And who doesn't love a three-point specialist these days? Sammy Whitcomb certainly qualifies as one.
Oh, she rarely takes twos. Whitcomb knows her role, stays secure, knock down threes. Few players do it better than Sammy. Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up, nice play.
Yeah, and that's showing some toughness on defense, getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
And Wilson gets it to go.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
And it's Lloyd missing.
Well, you love the tough D, especially inside.
And that's exactly what she gives you, Tim. Constantly making her presence felt around the rim.
Pass to Colson. Lloyd comes with the double team. 5 to shoot. Here's Gray. And Diggins Smith pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Here's Whitcomb. It's hauled in by the Aces. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Colson. Here's Wilson. Yep, that goes.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Here's Diggins Smith. Here's Lloyd. Basket counts.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second-chance points.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Aces on top, up by 4. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Plum has been sensational.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Here's Ogumake. She hits it from 9 feet.
Riding the wave of momentum, Ogumake is feeling it and attacking the defense with ferocity.
Outside Plum. No good from outside. The Storm trail. Outside Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Inside, here's Plum. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. She can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
And the shot goes down. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To the middle, Wilson. Magdeburg grabs the miss. Inside. Whitcomb, that's good.
An absolute floor general. Vision and passing are the trademarks of Diggins Smith's game.
Now here's Gray. He has 5. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Stokes. Neko Gumake pulls it in. Here's Lloyd. Up and in on the layup.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
Gray outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Finds herself wide open and drills it. Now here's Diggins Smith. Gray defending. Here's the teardrop, and Diggins Smith gets it to go.
The touch from Diggins Smith. As a point in the WNBA, you need the teardrop. Helps beat shot blockers.
Now in the second half of her career, Skylar Diggins Smith is leaning well into her veteran years.
She's someone her teammates certainly look up to because her strong work ethic is what allows her to remain so effective as a player.
Time called here, the Storm decide to talk it over. Well, Brian, Chelsea Gray is the whole package and really a true point guard.
Well, she's consistent with her scoring, and she can really move the ball around. One of the better shooters as far as percentage in the WNBA.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Plum. The 3 ball. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
An extremely accurate shooter. Plum has finished top 5 in the league in three-point shooting.
Bucket is good. The Aces with the lead. To the paint. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
The team relies on Gray's quick thinking. She sees an opportunity and instantly sends a pass.
Magdeburg in the post. And she drops it in from the low post.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
And that one's good. Gray.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot on the court.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It goes on Kelsey Plum. She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night. Well, a top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Victoria Vivians had a great rookie season.
Yeah, unfortunately, she had a serious injury the year after that rookie year, playing overseas, missing all of 2019, missed most of 2020 with another knee problem. But Vivians has persevered and has come back stronger.
Shoots the 3. Forced in, no good. Here's Las Vegas. They lead by 1. Here's Colson. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Throwing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on Lloyd. The first one falls.
Sydney Colson.
And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's Lloyd. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
Quite the bucket. Lloyd has fantastic strength that allows her to absorb bumps and still finish.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. And what you like about Jewell Lloyd, she's very unselfish, but can also take over with her scoring.
She really understands what the team needs from her, and that can change night to night or even moment to moment. but no matter what happens, she's able to feel out the situation and deliver.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mengiadu. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
From 13, Gray, that's
Chelsea
good.
Gray.
A hard worker who is always getting better. Gray's mid-range game is pretty fine-tuned now.
Now here's Russell. That one doesn't drop. Some impressive scoring and still 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the
Las
fourth?
Vegas Aces.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And while we have the chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her, not something that the majority of them possess.
And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Pass to Young. Here's Gustafson. Alicia Clark on the wing. To the inside. And here's Young, covered by Vivians. Offensive rebound. Gustafson can't hit. And the Storm with possession. Here's Diggins Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now these fans, they are getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game we've got here.
Absolutely. Almost impossible to separate these teams up to this point. I'll bet this one's close all the way.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Fourth quarter, still Young. Just over a minute played. Outside Young. Pass to Wilson. And here's Gustafson. Whitcomb grabs the miss. Now here's Diggins Smith. D right on her. Unable to get that one to go. Great D that time from Jackie Young. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Good work defensively by Sammy Whitcomb. Diggins Smith. And good that time.
Oh, the handle. Skylar Diggins Smith, the pure point.
Now here's Young. And another miss by Las Vegas. Now here's Diggins Smith. She's covered by Clark. And that one's good. Diggins Smith.
A tenacious player like Diggins Smith doesn't shy away from getting scrappy down low.
Jackie Young draws the double. Clark can't hit. Seattle in the lead. And here's Vivians. Good on the shot.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Timeout called the Aces.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside. Wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside and that they have been, they're in big trouble.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Kelsey Plum from outside. Storm with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Diggins Smith. And Asia Wilson with the block. And here's the fast break to end the run. And Plum with the lay-in.
And this is why Kelsey Plum went first overall. the ability to score the big hoops and give her team points when they really need them.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
2 minutes.
Left side, Diggin Smith. Over Gray. And the Storm miss again. The Aces trailing. Down low. And the basket by Plum.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Skylar Diggin Smith. That is her first foul of the game.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Gray. Inside. A nice shot by Wilson.
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Diggin Smith with it. Gray defending. A nice shot by Diggin Smith.
Showing every bit of determination. Diggin Smith's mental toughness keeps her prepared for big moments.
Now here's Plum. She nails it, and we're tied up.
And this is why Kelsey Plum was a former #1 overall pick, because she hits the big ones.
Now here's Diggin Smith, guarded closely. Outside Vivians. To the paint. Here's Whitcomb. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Excellent D there from Kelsey Plum. Pass to Wilson. Kelsey Gray for three. But they get it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Storm.
Jewel Lloyd.
Now here's Diggin Smith. Gray defending.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
And it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error here. You have to execute.
Here's Diggin Smith. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knocked down a 3 or 2, who knows?
At the line for the away team.
And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back. What a bucket. Jewel Lloyd asked for the ball in these situations. Such a rare quality.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. She hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
For the away team.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Outside, Diggin Smith. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Scoring herself, Diggin Smith is such a dynamic playmaker, can get her shot, and loves taking them in the big moments.
And the Aces call time here. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Good from downtown. What a shot. But it looks like they may take a second look at it. Boy, that was close. And they're going to have to look at that shot again and see if the horn had really sounded before the ball left her hands. So this isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. If it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
Yeah, and I'll be pretty honest. It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. The ball was out of her hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a great look at it on the replay. The clock is still ticking when it left her fingertips.
Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this has been a great game. Overtime one, getting going here right now. And it's the Aces with the ball. Alicia Clark on the wing. Tries again. Stokes goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
It's Nneka Ogwumike with the drive. That one falls.
Such a fierce competitor. Ogwumike wasn't going to let a little contact prevent her from scoring.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Over Ogwumike. Gray, no good. Seattle in the lead. Left side, Diggins Smith. Again, Seattle.
The ability to exploit defenses stems from the hours of film study Diggins Smith does on a regular basis.
Here's Clark. The offensive rebound. Nneka Ogwumike with the block. And they get it back, and she gets it to go. We're just over a minute into the overtime here. Pass to Ogwumike. Diggins Smith. Fires for three. And the Storm another three.
The lefty knocks down the tray. Well, you know, Diggins Smith is a great driver of the ball, so defenders almost have to make a choice with her.
And the Aces call time here.
Fans, your new dance squad.
Here's Stokes. The Aces with another miss.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
And another miss by Las Vegas. And it's the Storm with the ball. From downtown, A'ja Wilson grabs the board. The Aces trailing.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
Skylar Diggins Smith outside. It's good from long range.
With the ability to effortlessly glide around any defender, Diggins Smith loves to create quality looks for herself and her teammates.
Wilson with the bucket.
Ice water in her veins. Everyone in the building knew that A'ja Wilson was going to take it and make it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. The Aces making a switch.
Team foul. Substitution for the Aces.
Here's Ogwumike.
Jackie Young.
Off the inbound, no good. And the Aces with possession. They trail by 6. Young shot is off.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Outside of basketball, Diggins Smith
also loves to bowl. She balances life on and off the court wonderfully.
To the inside, Young. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we hit overtime.
And the Storm miss again.
Yeah, they've been a different team in overtime. They just seem to lose their energy.
Trifecta!
3 points.
Tremendous poise under pressure. If Gray's team needs a bucket, she's comfortable getting the job done.
Second personal foul. 14
And
foul.
she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And she's able to hit the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And the Aces call time here. And what do you guys think?
This one is out of reach, and I really don't know what they're thinking with the timeout here.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game.
And in the
Substitution on the
meantime,
floor.
ruining our plans for after the game.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Offensive board. And so it's Seattle winning this one. They had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in the overtime.
You know, they didn't probably anticipate
Thanks to
this one
Active
down the line.
and supporting your
But
team.
they picked it up a
Please
notch.
drive home safely,
And I
and we
thought
hope to
this
see you again
overtime
at
period
the
was
next event.
outstanding. This win has got to feel very satisfying.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.